Hey everybody, welcome back to Coop de Grill. Today we are going to smoke every part of this amazing meal. We took an Instant Pot recipe favorite and turned it into a smoked delight. Join us as we smoke our cream cheese, our chicken, and our chili all at once on the Pit Boss.
And we're back. Now, if you've watched my channel for a while, you've seen us make white chicken chili before in the Instant Pot. Now, what we're gonna do is kick it up a notch and throw it on the smoker because everything that we've cooked on the smoker is it's just better. We're doing smoked over the top white chicken chili. Say that 5 times fast. But we've got our chicken, and we're not doing the chicken breasts like we do in the regular white chicken chili. We're doing chicken thighs because they are way better on the smoker. Now, I'll show you the list, and we're also going to add an onion, because why not? And we've got one orange bell pepper that was sitting in the fridge, and we're going to throw that in there with it because, you know what, we're being fancy today. We're going to throw in some garbanzo beans, some white kidney beans, some navy beans.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know what we got here.
That's corn.
We've got corn, and we've got butter beans, all white beans. Plus, we're gonna throw in a can of green chilies. These are fire roasted. We're gonna season it with a little bit of Nashville Hot. We're gonna use a teaspoon of the Nashville Hot, a teaspoon of white pepper, and is it 2 teaspoons of chili powder? So that's what we're going to do, and you can add however much of this you want, but I'm telling you what right now, a teaspoon of this and a teaspoon of this, and you're going to need, your mouth is going to be on fire. It's going to be a good kind of fire though. Good kind of. The other thing that we're doing, because what we do with the white chicken chili to make it white, give it a little bit of thickness, is throw in 2 blocks of cream cheese.
Oh yeah.
Guess what we're doing? We're smoking that too. I'm just really excited about this whole event. So we're going to get to opening the cans. You can, if you're cooking inside and you want to rinse them, you can. We just need to drain them. So we're going to open these up, throw them in here, drain the beans. We're going to cut up the chicken. We're going to get this trimmed up a little bit. We're going to season it so that when it comes off the smoker, we can shred that easily. And then, yeah, we're going to get this all put together. On the smoker, I have this set to 225 because that's what I cook my chicken thighs at. So at 225 for 3 hours is going to cook my chicken thighs thoroughly. It's going to let this get a good, nice smoke flavor in the sauce, we'll call it. After 3 hours, I'm going to pull the chicken thighs off. We're going to shred them, put them back in here, crank this up to 350 for about an hour, and really let it roll. Maybe we'll even go to 450. We'll see how we feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get to throwing this thing together.
That is a sharp knife.
And these are my Cuisinart knives that Mr. Grill got me for Christmas a few years ago. Now, I did just see an advertisement for these. They are doing a buy 2, get 2 free sale.
No way.
So these are pretty expensive knives. They're usually about 100 or 150, I think, a piece, depending on which knife you're looking at getting. But for $300, you could get 4 knives.
Yeah, and
you
they
can
are
pick all 4 of them. It's not like you get 2 of these because you got 2 of the other ones. You pick 2 different knives and then pick your other 2 free knives. So you can. They're awesome. I love these things.
The best knives I think we've ever
absolutely
purchased
hands
individually.
down.
Yeah.
So, do you want to season me?
Sure. More or less.
It's perfect.
Oh, I'm perfect today.
You are perfect.
Oh, it's just a today thing, everybody. Don't worry. Woo! Woo! We almost lost our chicken.
Runaway chicken. I thought they took care of that at the butcher shop.
Nope.
I have to talk to them.
And you're not seasoning the outside because we're not using this skin.
Correct.
Nice. I assumed that was why. See, look, I'm being like you. Look at all that extra seasoning all over the place. Nah.
It's not extra, it's enough.
Enough. That's how you know.
Yes.
Them's facts.
Them's facts. All right. When you do this, we want to make sure that all of these chicken drippings go into the chili. So we're going to centralize this as best we can so that it goes over the pot perfectly. Now, we're just going to throw them on to get them out of our way and move on to the sauce. So we're going to hold off on the chicken stock. We're going to cut up the half an onion and the bell pepper, toss them in there. Now, if you do use these Cuisinart knives, the best thing I can tell you to do is as soon as you are done using them, or as soon as you're done with this, don't let them sit in the sink. You need to wash them and oil them right away. This is actual steel. It's not stainless steel, so they will rust, and then do it fast. All right, we've got our onions and our pepper. We're going to take our beans and corn. Oh my.
We need a bigger pot.
Well, I did find
Oh, shoot. I forgot the chilies. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's okay. You want to grab a spoon?
I do want to grab a spoon.
Like a big one?
Big, huge spoon. Got it. Not going to fit in that tiny jar.
Now for the chicken stock, it says about 2 cups of chicken stock. So this is about 2 cups. It's probably a little bit more, and that's going to be just fine. Like I said, the original recipe that we're going off of is for the Instant Pot. Yeah.
Woohoo.
We just want to get that a good stir, get a good mix in here. And we're going to add in our, is it 2 of these?
2 of the regular chili?
Yeah.
Yep. 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons, not tablespoons. I made that mistake once. It was awful.
It was delicious.
It almost killed me. I almost died. I got better, but what?
Thank goodness.
One of these, this white pepper is hot.
Yeah, I thought he was kidding. I was like, white pepper, black pepper, whatever. No, it's different. Definitely hot. Hotter.
And we are adding in 1 teaspoon of Nashville Hot. And that is pretty hot. It's pretty spicy stuff. It's spicy with a good flavor to it. I don't like spicy stuff that is just hot to be hot. Cast iron pan. I need my man gloves.
Okay. Reposition your top. Oh, you're taking the top off. All right.
All right. We got the chili. We got the chicken.
You got your man gloves?
Look at that. I love this thing.
So pretty.
Yeah. Now, I had that open for a little bit. Like I said, we've got this set at 225. We're going to set a timer for 3 hours because I know that my chicken will be done in 3 hours. It'll be nice and tender. We're going to pull the chicken off. We're going to shred it. We're going to put it back in the chili, crank this thing up. So Mr. Grill just brought up that we forgot to put the cream cheese on. I did not forget to put the cream cheese on. The cream cheese, you don't want to smoke that for more than about 45 minutes. So we're going to come back in about 2 hours. We're going to prep our cream cheese, and we're going to season that up, and then we're going to throw that in the smoker, and we're going to let that smoke for a good 45 minutes or so before we add it to everything. So we've got 2 blocks of cream cheese. We're going to throw in the smoker. We're going to season them up with the Blues Hog sweet and savory because that is friggin' delicious.
This is very noisy.
Yes.
Wow.
All you really need. You also don't need to have that if your cream cheese comes in aluminum foil. This will be just fine the way that it is. But you know, for demonstration purposes, we're going to do this. Also, you don't want to just leave it here. So trying to pick it up and manhandle it is awkward. So I do this.
That's super easy.
There
you go. Very
There's
nice.
one. And then I just score it a little bit.
I'd say it's a 10. Not that kind of score.
Not that kind of score,
Oh.
but thanks. I appreciate that.
Some nice looking cheese.
And all this is going to do is open it up to get a little bit more seasoning in there, get a little bit more smoke flavor once it starts to fall apart. And it will start to fall apart a little bit. That's why you want it in there.
Like a cheese flour.
Yes.
Oh, you missed it. She was staring right at you. Oh, there we go. There it is. That's the look.
Okay. Sweet and savory.
And if you're going to put your cream cheese in something like chili, right, or whatever you're cooking on the smoker, you want the flavor to complement what you're making. But if you're just
when
making...
it goes in there, it's going to say, hey guys, how you doing? You smelling good?
Exactly. Otherwise, they'll think it's rude and they won't let it combine. Do we need to stir our soup?
Nope, not yet.
All right.
45 minutes. We're going to come back, pull the cream cheese off, put that in. We're going to pull the chicken off. We're going to shred that, put that in there, stir it all up, and throw it back in a smoker at about 400 degrees. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all wows.
Oh, look at those. Mm.
Oh, yeah. So the plan is to look at that.
Debone your chicken?
Debone your chicken. Take this and chop it up. It doesn't have to be too fine. You just don't want huge chunks. You want it to be bite-sized or smaller. You know, about the size of your beans, I think. A little bit of onion. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Hello, chicken. Boy, that knife is fantastic.
I freaking love these things, man. Okay.
Wish I was taller.
Now, we got our chicken in here. We're going to put the cream cheese in, and we're going to grab a spoon, and we're going to mix this together, throw it back on the smoker, crank that up to 400 degrees for about an hour. Look at that cream cheese. If you guys haven't tried smoked cream cheese, you are really missing out. And I'm going to tell you what, before we put it in the chili, we got to try some of this.
Yeah. Oh my, look at that. It's a nice bark. Just kidding. Oh.
It's gonna go really well in the chili.
It could go really well just like that. Saw that.
You don't miss nothing, do you? Miss the grill. All right, we got a cream cheese, and we're gonna just mix this up in here.
And now we put it back in the smoker?
Yes.
Okay. Suppose we don't want this taste test on there.
No, I want this taste test on there.
We're
We're
just
just gonna check it out.
Yeah.
See where we're at as a base, and see what we need to do as far as seasonings and duration of cook. Throw in a bowl. Holy!
You can't say that.
Oh wow! That is freaking fantastic. I'm going to grab you a spoon. You're going to try this before you throw it back on there. I think at the 400 degrees, about half hour, 45 minutes, those onions are almost done. That's all we're really waiting for at this point. So, like I said, about a half an hour longer on the smoker is all you really need. 400 degrees. We're just trying to get those onions done. If you wanted to, you could saute the onions ahead of time. I really like the way that they absorb all the flavors and just spill into the rest of the chili when you cook them in just like this. So we've got this turned up to 400 degrees. We're gonna let that fly for about 45 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes. We come back, pull it off of there, and see where we're at. Man, it's gonna be good.
Oh, beautiful. We lost the spoon.
Yeah, that. Oh my.
Wow, that looks amazing. It smells amazing.
It smells amazing.
Yeah, maybe move the thing closer. We're gonna have a trail. Oh, or that.
Holy cow.
All right, taste testing.
Taste testing. So we're going to add a little bit of shredded cheese, I think, to the top of this because that's our MO. But just plain by itself, without anything.
Make sure you get some of that chicken.
I got that chicken.
Yeah.
Look at that.
The Mick chicken.
Beans and some corn and.
Oh, wait a minute.
You know what? I'm going to grab a
pepper.
Pepper.
Oh yeah. That looks like a good bite.
It's gonna be.
You don't cuss.
The smoked cream cheese. The smoked chicken thighs. Just this is fantastic. It's got just a little bit of kick. It's going to be perfect for Mr. Grill. It's a little bit on the spicy side for myself, but a little bit of cheese. I'm going to calm that right down. This is fantastic. This is going to be awesome.
Because in Wisconsin, when you have something that's too spicy that already has cheese, you just add more cheese.
Yeah, more cheese.
Yeah.
Isn't that what everybody does? Well, there you go. Smoked over the top white chicken chili on the Pit Boss. There you go. We're going to go in and have ourselves some dinner. Thank you guys for joining us today at Coop de Grill. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. It helps grow our channel. Now, if you haven't seen the trick for bell peppers, where the seam is, which there's 2 of them on this one, you just slice down each of the seams. Split it open, and that's where you have all that funky stuff. So it makes it really easy to trim it off.
The funky stuff.
The funky stuff.
That's what they call it.
You know, that was my nickname in college.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah.
that's still your nickname at work, isn't it? Mr. Funky
Mr.
Stuff.
Funky Stuff. Yes, it's Mr. Funky Stuff now.
Yeah, it's very fancy. You've grown up a lot.
Yeah.
Huh, it's a smaller boat.
Yeah, well, it'll still get you to England.
All right.
That's a different joke.
Hmm.
Anyways.
Don't say that you didn't.
Oh, wait a minute.
Score your cheese.
Sorry.
That one's
This
only
one's probably
an
an
8.
8. Yeah.
We'd be really good at judging
We would.
cheese.
Yes.